Hello guys and welcome. I hope that you're well. My name is UHDking, or I play 4K, aka I play 8K, aka I play 16K. And during this video, I'm going to demonstrate Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2 PC game running in 16K video resolution. It's going to be 16K gameplay, 16K gaming, 16K benchmark, 16K UHD, whatever you want to call it. Today we're going to go from the low settings under the 16K video resolution all the way to the maximum settings, including the anti-aliasing. It's going to be a Steam version, and I'm going to do the benchmark. Before we're going to do that, let me real quick go ahead and introduce you to my desktop, to my resolution, to the system real quick. So my desktop today is set for 16K video resolution as well. This is very crucial because we're going to run the Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2 PC game in windowed 16K resolution mode. So let me demonstrate it to you. That desktop set to 15,360 pixels by 8,640 pixels. This is very crucial, and this is within the 1600% under the Microsoft Zoom magnifier tool. So you can see everything is so sharp, so beautiful. So 132.7 megapixels actually rendered in real time, because if you're going to multiply 15,360 pixels by 8,640 pixels, will be 132.7 megapixels rendered in real time. Let me zoom out a little bit. Also, this is very crucial. You want to set your desktop to that, because we're going to run windowed mode, because the Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2 PC game is struggling under the full screen in 16K video resolution. It's flickering sometimes. So I decided to go ahead and bench it under the windowed mode. So in the future, this is how we're going to do it, because as again, the game engine is a little bit struggling under the full screen. Okay, so this is the system. As you can see, everything is so sharp. This is true 16K video resolution, guys, and this is 1600% of zoom, and check it out. So this is the IDA 64 GPU benchmark on the system. Let me introduce you to a system that I'm using today, but pretty much it's going to be Intel Core i9 9900K, overclock at 5.3 gigahertz. Okay, with 53 multiplier for the external frequency, and with the 52 multiplier for the AVX2 instruction frequency, which is 5.2 gigahertz for the AVX2 instructions. Okay, I cut 2 physical cores and hyper-threading technology to achieve 5.3 gigahertz stable. So I'm only running 6 cores, 6 threads. As you can see, it's recognizing hexa core, Intel Core i9, but Intel Core i9 9900K CPU, which is Coffee Lake S, is 8 core, 8 physical core CPU with the hyper-threading technology, which will be 16 virtual threads, okay? Or logical processors or cores, 16 logical processors or cores, whatever you want to call them. But hyper-threading technology is not okay under the PC gaming. It's slowing you down, keep that in mind. So you want to proceed all the instructions through the physical cores, through the physical threads. Okay, and let me show you the motherboard. So as again, 6 cores, 6 threads, 5300 megahertz. Asus Maximus 11 here on Wi-Fi motherboard. Memory will be 1650 megahertz times 2, 3300 megahertz. CL11 1T command. This is probably the fastest DDR4 preset that can be found for any PC computers. And I'm using the Corsair 5000 megahertz CL11. CL18 DDR4, but it's unstable on this Z390 chipset motherboard, Asus Maximus 11 here Wi-Fi. It was only stable on MSI Z390 Carbon motherboard, I believe, and it was like top of the line motherboard. This is what Corsair told me, but I didn't test it, so I have a little bit of doubt in that because it's using the Micron chips. It's not the Samsung chips, so it's struggling to achieve the high frequency, but it's excellent at the latencies because it's Micron chips. So CL11, which is unheard of. This is not your 3200 CL16 or CL14. This is CL11, guys, 3300. Okay. The video card will be the Nvidia Titan RTX video card Turing GPU architecture, and I'm going to overclock it. Okay, this is under the overclock. Let me bring it. This is settings under the overclock, and as you can see on the CPU-Z benchmark, the CPU single thread performance 637 score, and this is what we're looking at for the PC games, because multi-thread performance we're not looking at because we're not going to utilize all our cores at 100%. So we're just going to utilize about 3 cores maximum, and it's going to spreading the instruction sets on all those cores. So we want to have them as fast as possible. Hopefully, guys, this makes sense. Of course, if you're going to add more cores, and if you're not going to do PC gaming, if you're going to utilize them all, your system will be faster, and your 9900K will be faster than this 6-core 6 threads kind of version by UHDking, but it's for the gaming only. That is achievable at 5.3 gigahertz. Otherwise, 9900K cannot go above 5.1 gigahertz stable with 8 physical cores and 16 logical cores. Even with the Corsair H150i Pro 360mm radiator water cooler, keep that in mind. Okay, this is the overclock under the MSI Afterburner, plus 100 megahertz on the GPU and plus 1200 megahertz on the video RAM, which is VRAM. But just because it's GDR6, you gotta multiply it by 2 to get the real frequencies. Okay, so 2400 megahertz overclock additional, and this is with the overclock. This is how the GPU-Z look like. So pixel fill rate is amazing. We achieve about 10 gigapixels per second more through our free overclock. Textual fill rate will be 30 gigatexels per second more through our free overclock, and bandwidth will be 120 gigabytes per second, which is additional performance boost of bandwidth 120 gigabytes per second, because at stock, let me show it to you guys, at stock, on Titan RTX at stock, it's running 672 gigabytes per second. So we achieve 120 gigabytes per second, which is twice as faster as our system RAM today, because system RAM is pretty much 50 gigabytes per second, capable to push that type of bandwidth, 50 gigabytes per second, not gigabits, gigabytes. And we achieve through the overclock, we achieve the 120 gigabytes per second more that we can push through our video RAM. So pretty much the video RAM performance will be just like an RTX 3080 video card. On RTX 3080 Ti or RTX 3090 or 3090 Ti, it's going to be a little bit faster than that, okay? Because it's using faster memory. It's using GDR6X, and today we are not using that. As you can see, we are only using GDR6 by Samsung, same memory that you can pretty much have on the Nvidia RTX 2080 Ti video card. And pretty much RTX 2080 Ti video card will be similar performance as Titan RTX video card because both Turing GPU architecture, but Titan RTX will be 10% faster. Guys, keep in mind that I'm recording this in real time and I'm using the AI, so it's going to disable the noise out of the fan because Titan RTX right now running 100% fan, as you can see, and it's distorting my voice. So hopefully it's not going to distort my voice pretty badly, okay? And this is going to be the world's first 16K UHD gameplay or 16K video resolution gameplay in this game, in Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2 PC game, okay? So I showed you that, and as again, very crucial that your desktop is set as 16K UHD, 15,360 pixels by 8,640 pixels and 100% scale, because not all games will be rendering natively 16K video resolution if scale is not at 100%. Keep that in mind. So you want to make sure that your scale at 100%, especially if you're running windowed mode, okay? And it is 100%, so we're Gucci over here. By the way, today is, let me show you what day today is. That wallpaper is my system that I'm using today. Today is September 11, 2022, but please keep in mind that this type of technology was available to us back in 2018. Okay, so I could record this video back in 2018, but I just got this game. I'm not a fan of this game, but I know this game is nice. It's a strategy. So let's go ahead and do that. I got it on Steam on like $2. It was an amazing deal. So let's go ahead and have a look, guys. I'm going to, as again, run 3 different presets. I'm going to execute that. You want to keep your eye at the left top corner. It's going to be updated every single second, and the data is correct. Everything what you're going to see at the left top corner is correct and verified by me. Okay, so Warhammer 40,000, Dawn of War 2 PC game. It's not Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War PC game, which is pretty much so low polygon game. This game is going to use a lot of shaders, especially if you're going to use at the ultra preset when everything is maxed out. The texture, the shaders will be on another level, so the metal will look like a real metal. Right now the metal doesn't look like real metal, so it's look like a Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War PC game, but not like Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2 PC game. The reason why, because right now I'm using it at the low preset. So we're going to start with the low preset. This is going to be the Chaos Rising, which is the add-on, but keep in mind it's just the same for the Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2 PC game. The same engine is used. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're using add-on or not, the performance will be the same. Because I have the add-on, I have the Grand Master version. I purchased it for $2. It was a great deal. So look how small my mouse cursor right there. I put my mouse cursor right there on top of his on top of my nickname, 15,360 by 8640.com, as you can see, and look how small it is. If you're watching it on the computer, you will realize this is the true natively rendered 16K video resolution, guys. Okay, this is not the upscale. You don't want to upscale. Upscale is bad. All what you want to do, only downscale, because downscale is not losing the quality. Downscale trying to keep the maximum quality as possible at low resolution, but this is rendering natively 16K resolution. How I achieve it? I achieved that through the modified Nvidia drivers, and I'm recording today this video at the same time with the Nvidia Shadowplay that is also modified and capable to record video files in 8K video resolution. So please watch this video in 8K video resolution. Switch on your YouTube player 4320p or 8K UHD. Okay, and watch that on YouTube player. So options. Let's go ahead and get to the options. So pretty much the introduction was excellent. I explained everything what you need to know. I decided to go ahead and comment because a lot of details that you need to know, and this is the world's first 16K UHD gameplay in Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2 PC game. Keep that in mind. So low preset, completely low preset, everything at low. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and accept that, and then we're going to run the performance test. As again, I'm not going to edit this video, and let me accept that. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to recompress probably this video to make smaller size, or just upload it raw. So under the options, as again, the Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2 PC game has the benchmark. You're gonna click the performance test right here, and this is the excellent benchmark because it's static, and it's going to have like few enemy units and your units, and then it's going to have a lot of enemy units and a lot of particles fighting. A lot of CPU, GPU activity is going on. So this is at the lowest possible preset. Okay, 16K video resolution, rendered in real time, 82 FPS. You want to keep your eye at the left top corner. This is the maximum possible font that I can use for the display information system for the MSI Afterburner. You cannot go bigger than that, and it's 132.7 megapixel font size. So you can imagine this is already struggling. I would love to have larger font size, but I cannot do that. This is the largest font size that you can go at the left top corner. while using the MS Afterburner and the Riva Tuner display server information system. So average frame rate 60 FPS, maximum frame rate is 96 FPS, and minimum frame rate is 13 FPS. Okay, let's go ahead and click that. And now I'm going to go ahead and switch to high. I'm going to make sure everything at maximum possible visuals, but without the anti-aliasing. Anti-aliasing will be still off, but everything else will be maximum possible visuals. So we're gonna have contrast in terms of the FPS, in terms of the VRAM, which is video RAM load, at the left top corner for you guys to study, for those people who's curious. But pretty much Turing GPU architecture is the first GPU architecture with the Titan RTX video card, and probably with the RTX 2080 Ti video card that is allow us to run this game. There is a possibility that Pascal GPU architecture such as Titan XP could run this game as well, but the FPS will be much lower and probably benchable, but at very low FPS. I don't think the Maxwell GPU architecture such as Titan X video card with the 12 GB of video RAM can handle this. Okay, let me go ahead and accept that. If it's going to handle this, it's probably going to be like couple FPS, but way below 10 FPS for the Maxwell GPU architecture. I'm pretty sure the Pascal GPU architecture can render that, and even Volta before the Titan RTX or RTX 2080 Ti flagships video cards on the Turing. It was Volta GPU architecture by Nvidia Titan V. I'm pretty sure the Titan V also will show similar performance, almost like Titan RTX video card. Okay, so maximum possible visuals. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look. Performance test. I'm going to click on that. And let's go ahead and have a look at our video RAM utilization. And keep your eye at the system RAM utilization as well. The left top corner. So video RAM utilization almost 11,000 megabytes, which is 11 gigabytes. So pretty much Titan XP, which is Pascal GPU architecture Titan, is capable to run that. But the GTX 1080 Ti video card probably on the Pascal GPU architecture probably not capable to run that due to the VRAM overload. Okay, RTX 2080 Ti is still capable to run it as well, which is the Turing GPU architecture featuring 11 GB of video RAM, the same video RAMs by Samsung GDR6 that I'm using on the Titan RTX, but Titan RTX has double of the video RAM, which is 24 GB. So it's a first video card for any PC gamer that allow us to run a lot of old school games in 16K video resolution. And UHDking.com or 15360 times 8640.com YouTube channel will demonstrate, guys, for you the capability of the Turing GPU architecture and 16K video resolution, 16K UHD in the old school PC games. So as you can see, average frame rate 32 FPS, maximum frame rate 50 FPS, and minimum frame rate, which is probably less than a second, it's almost 9 FPS. Okay, the great performance. Average above 30 FPS, and this is like a strategy. This is like real-time strategy game, and it's more than enough 30 FPS for real-time strategy game. Of course, 60 will be better, but 30 FPS is still playable experience. It's not only benchable experience, but playable experience. Anti-aliasing is on now, and this is going to pretty much remove the edges on the lines when it's rendering, and you're not going to see any lines. Let me show you, by the way, that everything is rendering. This is within the zoom, so check it out. Everything is rendering. So this little things right here, it was so small, it's rendering in every single pixel in real time, natively 16K video resolution. That was a demonstration to you. Okay, so all what you need to have, just real estate of 16K screen or 4 8K screens. That is possible on the Turing GPU architecture, by the way, but through a single cable connect the Titan RTX video card or RTX 2080 Ti video card to a single 16K video resolution monitor or screen is not possible because it doesn't have any ports. It doesn't have display port 2. also doesn't have HDMI 2.1. So it's only possible to run 8K at 30 Hertz, and you can connect 4 monitors or 4 screens at 8K 30 Hertz, and you can build up 16K at 30 Hertz as again to make sure it's benchable. It doesn't matter for those people that typing, oh, I like 140 Hertz and such. It doesn't matter for you guys because the Hertz and will improve, and when the 16K video resolution screen will appear, it will be 60 Hertz, then it's going to be 120 Hertz, then it's going to be 200 Hertz, but the FPS will be the same. So it doesn't matter what is the Hertz of your screen. This is the performance benchmark before it's outputting to the monitor, to the cable. So this is exactly how much performance it requires to render that. So hopefully you understand that. So let's go ahead and have a look, guys. Everything, as you can see, maxed out with anti-aliasing is on. And after that, I'm going to show you a little bit of the gameplay for the naysayers, just a little bit. So hopefully the artificial intelligence, the AI, is not disturbing my voice pretty badly because it's removing the noise, and sometimes it's removing some noise from my voice and it's kind of squeaking. Hopefully it's not the case. So 42 FPS, very nice FPS on average, but as again, when it's going to be a big battle with a lot of units, it's going to utilize a lot of performance. But pretty much this is the almost maximum scenario in the game that you're going to face. And the FPS is 20 FPS average. Still great, guys, because I'm recording with Nvidia Shadowplay in real time. So please add exactly 3 FPS to the FPS counter without the recording. So pretty much my overclock through the MSI Afterburner gave us free performance, but I'm utilizing that performance while I'm recording with Nvidia Shadowplay because it's same 3 FPS, and it gave us about 10% of the performance boost while I overclock my video card, and that 8-10% of the performance boost is utilized by the Nvidia Shadowplay. So pretty much this is the performance how Titan RTX will perform in stock, pretty much, or RTX 2080 Ti video card will perform when it's going to be maximum overclocked, but without the Nvidia Shadowplay recording. So 27 FPS average, great. 43 FPS is maximum and minimum is 3, but minimum was like less than a second. So it's great for this type of game. So as you can see, this game, Warhammer 40,000, is ready, guys. Actually, it's absolutely Dawn of War 2 game engine and the whole PC game. Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 2 PC game is ready for 16K video resolution, and if you're a fan, you can connect 4 8K resolution screens and play this game and enjoy beautiful visuals, especially if your screen is going to be gigantic and you're going to sit at a distance, you're going to see every single detail. It's just a great, guys. If you're going to have like 460-inch screens and have the real estate of above 200 inches screen of the display running 16K video resolution, and I'm pretty sure in the future this is how people will do. They will build up the 16K video resolution. It's going to be those PC gamers and PC enthusiasts out of the 4 8K resolution screens on the RTX 4000 video cards like RTX 4090 video cards, RTX 4090 Ti video cards. I'm pretty sure in the future they will build up systems with the 4 8K screens and enjoy it. Alright, so let me real quick go ahead and show you the gameplay. And as you can see, it's running in the windowed mode, and it's so simple to run it in the windowed mode. You gotta type under the property in the Steam, under the property of the game, dash window, and run the game, and it's going to run on the windowed mode. And as you can see how small it is, the window, Dawn of War 2. So it's definitely rendering in real time, and every single pixel is right here. Let me real quick go ahead and demonstrate it to you. As again, I'm just going to go ahead and do the campaign real quick. It doesn't matter. This is just an extra bonus just to show you what's up, how it looks like in the game. Look how small my mouse cursor. This is just unbelievable. If you're watching this on a PC screen, on a big PC screen, like 20 inches, you can see it. If you're watching it on a mobile device, unfortunately, you're not gonna see it. My mouse cursor, especially if you're going to watch it like 1080p or something like that. And as again, please watch this video at 4320p. I'm going to upload it raw, and I'm recording with Nvidia Shadow Plate that was modified 4320p. That stands for 8K UHD. So it's going to be available in 8K UHD. Check it out. So 30 FPS average, which is great for the real-time strategy for the RTS PC game. And you can still play it like that, and the visuals are amazing. And let me zoom in just to show you how great the visuals. You gotta get used to the mouse cursor because mouse cursor is so small, but people that playing RTS games, they're using the hotkeys, so they know exactly what's going on, so they have no problem with that. So let me zoom in. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to show you how beautiful, and indeed it's rendered in real time, 16K video resolution, 16K UHD, and this is the bonus for the naysayers. So or for the other people, so don't forget to smash that like button. Everything is covered. So this is 200%, this is 300%, 400%, 400% on 16K UHD will be 32K, but DirectX 12 API, OpenGL 4.6 API, Vulkan version 1 API don't support 16K above 16K UHD 3D Vault 3D rendering. They only support 2D textures. Keep that in mind. But you can see how beautiful it is. This is 32K. This is 16K video resolution rendered in real time with a zoom 4x, and every single pixel is so beautiful, so excellent. This is how beautiful it is, guys. The experience is amazing, especially if you're going to have real estate of the screen like 70-80 inches. You're going to enjoy those. You're gonna see that details, those 132.7 million pixels, and it just looks so sharp, so beautiful. People that saying that your eye cannot see 16K UHD, those people need to those people need to take a lot of those people need to take the biology class, because everything what they're saying doesn't apply to your eye, okay, to your organic vision, and the way how your eye receives the light and can see. So you cannot apply this 16K UHD to the vision of your eye. This is incorrect. This is those people that didn't study the biology, or high school kids, and they trying to say that because they feel so jealous because they cannot even play 4K resolution. So it's completely makes sense, but it's just a beautiful, guys. All right, so that's it. That's pretty much it. I introduced to you everything what you need to know, and yeah, let me zoom into his character right there at the right bottom corner, and as you can see, everything is rendered, and rendered so sharp. It's just beautiful. Okay, and this is under 1600% of the zoom, and it's just beautiful, guys. All right, so don't forget to smash that like button, share it with your friends, subscribe for more great 16K UHD 8K UHD benchmarks of technology such as video cards, CPUs, and video tutorials. It's a great YouTube channel, guys, for everyone to watch. UHDking.com. So smash that like button, and I will see you guys till the next time. Please positive comments, and more videos are coming. I'm also going to test this game in 8K video resolution for those who's curious. It will be available over the UHDking.com. Okay, I will see you guys till the next time. Have a great morning, day, or evening. Till the next time.